everyone doing? We're gonna try to finish South of Midnight today. I've been gone for a bit.
I'm back. Wait! The hurricane! There's still time!
I've been gone a bit just because, I mean, work has kept me exhausted and too tired to do much of anything. And so on my days off, I just kind of sit around and try to relax. Which relaxing in general is a lot more difficult than people would think.
Miss Pearl? You okay? I'm sorry. We gotta go. Stay safe.
Especially relaxing is a lot harder than people think, especially when you've got a lot of stuff going on. And I've just been
Bo! You in there? You'll be alright.
As I've said before, I've been kind of second guessing this whole streaming thing. Primarily because it was and has been at times feeling like a chore and less fun. And I don't mean a chore because I know I'm trying to have it be somewhat of a job. But like more of a chore in the sense that the games I want to play or the stuff I have been feel less fun. And I feel like I have to go out of my way and push myself to play some of this stuff instead of, just having fun playing games and interacting with people. And then there's also the fact that, it's a bit demoralizing
Mama,
when
we gotta go!
the only people who are coming to your stream are people who are trying to sell art.
Ma? You there?
And trying to get money out of you
She's
instead
not home
of,
yet. There's still
wanting
time.
to enjoy your content.
I should pack my stuff right away.
Talk to you.
All my stuff's packed. I should get some of Mama's stuff for her.
Hazards, impact flooding of streams and small rivers, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage areas. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in
That's always been one of my main goals here, with streaming, is I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh or make people think. Not. Not sit here and tell people, no, I'm not interested in your art, or no, I'm not interested in editing you on Discord or whatever, and just flat out ignoring them when they ask,
It is really picking up out there.
Mama? Missed you.
I've only been gone for a few hours. You feeling okay?
Yeah. Now that you're safe.
She's not safe.
What? Mama? We gotta go.
Well, I gotta pack my things. Why don't you check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl while I finish up?
We ain't got time to waste, Ma.
Waste time.
That's not what I meant.
Please, just go check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl. They might need help.
Fine, but we gotta go ASAP. I packed my bags and yours already.
Well, look at you. Following instructions and a little extra.
Ma, be quick. And don't leave your car.
What the fuck? My controller is plugged in. It's fine.
We're on a clear road, and we're getting the hell out of here. Bo and Miss Pearl will be alright.
I still haven't given up on streaming.
Alright, that's all cleared. Just gonna grab Ma and get out of here.
It's not all clear. There's this shit in the way.
Something's off here. I've seen this fog before. This doesn't feel right. Mama, let's go! I'm getting the car ready. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Mama! No, Mama! Mama! I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough. I tried. Wait, this is not real. She's not here.
Shattering the fourth wall.
You know, you something else. Few willingly enter my town, but no one ever breaks through my illusion.
You tricked me.
Yeah, no shit.
I like you, Hazel Flood. You got vim and vigor, a certain je ne sais quoi. Unfortunately, you will never be fast enough to defeat him.
I'm fast enough to beat your fog to the bottle tree.
Oh, that fog just Kushma's hunger.
So, those stories about you finding dreamers for Kushma, those are real?
This town don't run on empty illusions. Kushma needs powerful nightmares in order to sustain its magic. And I find the most potent ones.
Why did you bring me here?
I've been hunting a creature killer. A dreamer powerful enough to tame Kushma's hunger. But I can't do it alone. You showed potential, so I brought you here.
And why should I trust the words you say? You promised I would see my Ma again.
No, she's here as promised. She's been reaching out. Ever since Mala used her magic to seal her wounds, but...
So that was her?
she's in this realm somewhere. Trapped in a loop of despair.
What is this,
A
Danganronpa?
nightmare.
I need to find her.
Wait, wait. Listen to me. Kushma's hunger is grown, and even you have limits, Hazel Flood.
I can handle him.
Technically, so does
You
Kushma,
managed to break through my illusion, and that's an impressive feat, but make no mistake, no one defeats Kushma.
though. See, he's also
I'm
a
not
really
leaving
good
without her.
design. Like,
I will fight for her.
he
I will
also
stop
really
when
looks
I'm
like
dead.
he's made
She
of
will.
like clay.
It's too late. He already found you. Find your mama and wake her up. It's your only chance.
Say less. None of that will stop. I can beat you.
Don't hit me.
Get out of my way!
Son of a- Sometimes it's not bad for us really well. Other times not so much. That was better.
Need to get Mama out of here.
Clear the stigma. Wait, can I go over? No. Okay. Blue. Why were there cameras? Also, why is that playground now all of a sudden? Joe Bob's, I thought it was saying boo. Pepper, how could you think it said boo? Because I'm mildly dyslexic. Majorly would have been more funny. But I'm not so lucky. Hey, they run. I'm not even dressed like that anymore.
I am good enough.
I'm good enough. And doggone it, I'm smart enough.
Where are you, Ma? You gotta be nearby. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone!
by the end of the game, even though you're outrunning this thing, it turns out like, oh, he was never trying to eat you at all. He's actually a good thing. He's only been trying to help you.
I can dip into here. Thank God. Can't follow me here. Gotta get to that door.
Probably. I don't see why he couldn't. I don't see why he can only follow you in places outside. When your stomach makes that noise when you gotta go to the bathroom. That's the real monster. When you gotta take massive shits. But then, like, when you go to the when your stomach is making that noise because you gotta go to the bathroom, and then you try, and you just end up sitting there for like an hour until something actually happens. That's like the worst. Also, those look like I think they're a bit different, but those look like the Left 4 Dead med packs. I think this feels like it could be a safe room in Left 4 Dead.
Mom. Dad. I'm not losing the both of you.
Damn. Damn. Have you gotten any closer to finding your mother in this labyrinth place? Stay fleet of foot, and maybe you can outrun your nightmares. Run, little rabbit, run.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's kind of rude. I think I went into all the stuff I wanted to. Well, I guess I died.
Another stage. Who did you make suffer here? You won't do that to me.
This is probably his suffering. Like, the dude is clearly a performer. One in the hand is worth two in the bush.
You're trying to get under my skin. Well, it won't work.
Clearly, even though I'm already upset and everything. And showing that it did in fact work. So how would she get over there if she didn't have her thingies? Like,
That's so many doors. So many people.
I don't think What's His Nuts, like, thought of that.
Freaking job.
Nice one.
Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna stop.
Stop.
Damn brambles.
Brambles. Those are always so useful in roguelikes. Not always. The atmosphere is nice.
Another door.
Another no.
Another set to torment someone in.
be fair, I only weakened her, I didn't kill her. That was my grandma. She's waiting for her little... Let me get this off screen. She's waiting for her little girl. You're her torment and her only hope of escape. Her heart has broken hundreds of times waiting for you to find her.
Don't fucking tease me, asshole.
Oh, she said, swear.
She loves me, and I'm gonna find her.
She said a bad word.
You fucking bastard!
So this also doesn't
Exit's over there.
make sense that he's being so confrontational right now. Also, like, with all these signs.
No, no. I will save her. Go, Crouton!
Okay, what was the point of I assume up there's where I go. But I almost fell off. Because I'm a ding dong dingus. I'm a big old dingus.
Here we go.
Interesting.
I hope Mama's okay.
And then it was all a dream. I was talking to my friends about this game, and they're like, yeah, it looks really cool.
I can do this all
Music's
day.
really good. The only thing I have trouble with is the main character, because she's a confrontation and also kind of fun. Which I agree with, to an extent.
Yo, how long are you gonna chase me?
Like, yeah, she's growing, but also
Let's go.
a lot of stuff could be solved if you would just take a second to stop. Which he doesn't.
This won't stop me. What is wrong with you?
This music makes me feel like I'm playing in a older game.
That looks like our living room. Ma! There she is. Mama! You alright? Ma, can you hear me?
Why would you think it's her?
Oh no. Oh God. Hazel. Hazel, please, it isn't safe.
Ma, I'm right here.
Hazel, you cannot make that jump. Hazel!
Mama,
It's another illusion.
My baby.
I'm okay, Ma. I'm okay.
Do you promise?
Ma, I love you, Ma.
Nope.
We're here forever.
What?
Mama! Damn it! Wake up! I need you to be okay.
That was pressing. Oh, so this is gonna be. God damn it.
Mama! Mama, wake up. Take that, Kuzma! Kuzma, what?
Hazel?
I'm here. Ma! It's me.
You're alive.
I'm here.
Oh, is that really all
None
it
of
took
that
to
was
save my
real.
mama?
I'll be okay. I'm okay.
I thought you would. Where are we?
Well, you know, different world.
Hey, wait. You look different.
Yeah, I really
It's
look
impossible.
like
As impossible as you asking Hugging Molly
Like
to help find
10
kids in
something
need.
years older.
How did you know?
I'll explain later. Right now, I need your help. I can't do this alone. I need you to trust me.
What do you need me to do?
Whatever you do, hold on to this bottle.
I got your back, bud.
Keep that bottle steady. I got the rest.
God, watch. Over her.
Don't get me pushed up. Give me that good push. Ow, you son of a bitch. Okay, fuck off, all. Game over.
Let's finish it. Okay, I'm calling a little bit of bullshit there, but whatever. Hey, can you not do that though? How did it hit me? And you, sir. Give me that health back, motherfucker. Get to the bottle tree!
I'm not fast enough. You gonna have to finish it.
Okay.
Maybe if you actually ran instead of doing a brisk jog.
Finish it.
I'm not gonna make it.
This place again? Where is she?
Oh, don't worry. She's back in Prospero. Safe. I'll send you back there.
Well, don't let me keep you. Send me off.
Oh, I keep my promises. Now it's time for you to keep yours. Remember on stage at Kushma's Cabaret, a favor for a key? Well, it's time for you to pay up. I need you to give this hairbrush to your grandmother.
Get in line. I have my own reckoning to do with her.
Well, then do us both a favor.
And why can't you do it yourself? I'd imagine Kushma's right-hand man can give a hairbrush to an old woman.
That old woman is what we call a false stitcher. Now, unlike you, she wasn't chosen to be a weaver. Instead, she uses a dark magic, killing creatures and tearing through the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind.
That explains a lot.
All I'm
Again,
asking is that
if
you give
we
her
were
the
shown
brush.
more of this,
What does it do?
It's a one-way trip to Kushma.
Kushma again? I thought he was dealt with.
You can't defeat the king of dreams and nightmares. You contained his hunger for now, but you ain't gonna stay put for too long.
All right, fine. Get me out of here, and I'll give Bunny the brush. But that's it. After that, you and I are done.
I knew I liked you, Hazel Flood. See you on the other side.
okay, but he has like the same eyes as the fucking catfish. He talks differently, but they have the same fucking eyes.
Losing my mother again.
I'm not
felt
crazy.
Soul crushing.
Maybe
I
I'm a
felt
little
drained.
crazy.
Like I had no will left. And worse, I realized this was exactly how Kushma, the king of nightmares, thrived. But I managed to break free from that illusion. I knew I'd lose myself if I didn't break that never-ending cycle. Bottling Kushma with Mama's help made me realize that together, we could handle whatever came our way. It filled me with more pride than any gold medal I've ever won.
But now
But
she's
that's not where
probably
this
gonna
story
give up
ends.
all her hopes and dreams.
There was a
to
loose
become
end back in
weaver.
Prospero that needed tying up. It was time to swing by Bunny's again.
Look at that, Popo. Oh, speaking of Popo, no, mine's not around here.
Ma? Mama?
Hazel!
Mama! I thought you were gone.
Oh, shh.
Your Scooby-Doo headband.
You ran. You ran and ran until you found me. Oh, my brave, brave girl.
I didn't mean what I said when we argued. I'm sorry.
Also, I got hugging Molly killed.
We have loads to talk about. Come on, we can go home. Or to Jolene's. I'll go find us a ride.
I'll meet you later. I have one more thing to do.
What are you up to?
I have to go to the Flood Mansion.
Have you lost your mind?
I know you can't understand, but I need you to trust me one more time.
I can't let you go back into the mouth of danger.
Please, Ma. There's so much bad coming from there.
Can't let you go
You
back.
can't
in the
see
mouth
what
of
I
danger.
see.
Bitch, I saved
Just
you.
like I couldn't see what you were going through. I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
Come back to me, Hazel.
I wish we could mix like the
Promise
second
me.
costume and this
I promise.
one. I think that would look a bit
I love you,
better.
my little bug.
To me, anyways.
I love you too.
Or at least like have us have more time in that second costume. Because it's like it's the poster costume. And we only had it feels like we only had it for like what, 2 worlds? Or 2 levels, whatever you want to call them. The last of the storybook. And missing a lot of readables.
I found her, Dad. I brought Mama home safe and sound. We're okay.
He's been following me. He's the owl. There's nothing on the mausoleums. Tisk tisk. I was about to bring up the fact that in New Orleans, or Nolans, depending on where you're from, if I remember right, they put a lot more people in mausoleums because there's a lot of floods and it's like
Wish me luck.
kind of a
I'm
swamp.
not out here in a few minutes. Call the authorities.
And a lot of the bodies wouldn't stay buried because of the waters and stuff. I could be mistaken,
I don't know what to say to her.
but I remember hearing
What is there to even say?
that a lot at some point.
All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time.
So if I killed her, I could have gotten rid of all the stigma.
If we can come to an understanding, maybe all of this will clear up.
You're dumb. You're dumb. You're come to an understanding. No. False stitchers are not chosen, they are made by their own misguided ambitions. Unlike weavers, false stitchers gain power through harming mythical creatures. The harm they cause tears through the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind. Trail of corruption behind. Kushma feeds off the regrets, hopes, and dreams of people that rue tricks into coming to the town of the tapestry. Kushma can't be destroyed, only temporarily bottled by weavers like Hazel. Kushma's cabaret is an intoxicating place. The music, the lights, the laughter envelop all who enter, causing them to lose their sense of self and get swept up in the moment. The golden doors are scattered around the town of Tapestry. Each holds a trapped dreamer bound by their own desperate emotions. They remain stuck in a timeless loop, feeding Kushma's hunger. Only a golden key is able to unlock the doors. I feel like freeing them could have been, freeing X amount of people could have been like a side mission that was cut. For whatever reason. Sorry for all the yawning. Also, I am always tired.
Lily? Are you back? How did you? Oh, you're more powerful than I thought.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic failed.
I heard your baby spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way? You have no idea what loss feels like. When Cherie drowned, I was so raw it hurt to breathe. I'd see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them. This town's full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store. Why are their children still alive and not my Cherie?
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I'd done was for Cherie. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change. To make up for what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There's no way it should be going this well. Virtually no reason.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Cherie's baby Brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
What?
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
This can't be the end of the game. Like, that bitch deserves so much more. Like, she ruined lives. She killed people.
Hazel! Mama! Oh, good Lord. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, I just doomed Grandma.
I got a lot to tell you.
I got time.
The bramble isn't even all gone. That's kind of a shit ending. Like, I love this game. But man, that's kind of a shit ending. Not gonna lie.
Lessons taught about right and wrong. I was not so weak, but I was not that strong. The answers were there, you knew all along. 'Cause life is a fight to be won. Alone in the world and lost in the dark. I will make fire from my own spark. For many long years I was selfish and numb. I went marching backward, be my own drum, searching for something.
There seems like a bunch
where I
of
came
gaps.
from. 'Cause life is
Which is such a shame. Because this game is so good. Like, even if you've watched me play it, you go out and play it.
We are all connected, running a race.
Like, use Game Pass and play
The world is not
it's a really
that
good game.
simple. On your journey you must be
A bit,
Try
a few
saving
disappointing
all or
things.
saving none. 'Cause
But
life
overall,
is
a really good
fight
game.
to be won.
Like, I expected her. Like, there's still a bunch of stuff missing. Like, she's not gonna go back and talk to the catfish. Or if she is, it's happening off screen. She's. But also, like, Rue and the catfish had, like, the same kind of eyes. I'm not going crazy, right?
I'll keep trying, this fight will be won.
And Bunny, like, yeah, she's effectively going to be in prison, I guess. But, like, I don't know. There's something about the fact that Bunny did all this terrible stuff, and
singing, hear the joyful cry. An endless chorus
Like, she legitimately
across the
murdered
sky.
people and
Don't sleep, no
did terrible
more
things throughout the years, all to bring her daughter back. And she was ultimately a terrible person. She abused her son and everything. And we're just kind of supposed to be like, well, she's sad. She's sad her baby died, and that justifies her actions. And she's going to spend however long using that brush on
No one
fucking
fights alone.
on the baby's hair, and she still like doesn't trust us.
To be sure.
Whatever. Fuck. I feel like with how this game has so many missing pieces, it would work better as a movie in this sense. Which is weird to say, because there's so many games that work better as games than they do as movies. Ugh. I feel in a movie they could cut out even more stuff and be like, oh yeah, see, like they would do I feel like a movie could do a better job at this point in taking this and making Bunny look more evil, like before she kills Molly and all this other stuff. And just cutting up, like, yeah, they would probably either take away or only show, like, in, not flashbacks, but little montage of her saving different areas. Boy. It's the boy. Hello, baby boy. Okay, he's just gonna lay there and be kinda... Daniel, oh, Bay. I was gonna be like, Daniel Bryan. I didn't know Daniel Bryan was a motion editor. I don't know if this game was rushed, but it kind of feels a bit rushed. Either that, or they didn't fully know what to do to fill in some blanks. Because it feels like there could be more here to like fill everything out, right? Like the fight with the Dream or Nightmare King, whatever he's called, the Nightmare King in the Dream World. That was just fighting enemies, the whole thing, and and a little bit of dodging his attacks. I don't know. I feel like you could have done something more with that. Not with that, but with that boss. And I feel like they could have made Rue a more sympathetic character. Like, oh yeah, he has this whole front of being charismatic and everything, but he's just the herald for the Dream Eater, right? He puts it on because he has to do these terrible things. Like, you could have him be sympathetic in that way. And that he tries to mask his own sadness by being, like, super charismatic and kind of evil. Or acting kind of evil because, like, he can't get out of it, so he might as well commit to it, right? And then there's all the stuff with Bunny. Like, she pops up like 3 times, I feel like. It feels like. She's bad. She's bad. Like, people telling you she's bad, and then you see her do bad things a little bit. But you're constantly told that she's bad. Maybe she should have been the final boss, where she uses her evil magic to fight you, because she blames you for not being able to bring her baby back, but then you beat it into her and show her that she couldn't be brought back. And then, like, have a couple scenes showing, like, actually showing Bunny being a terrible person, not just you constantly being told by other people.
See, once I too was just like you. I rue the things I didn't do. I chew on every little wrong. Guilt from crimes was too strong. At night I lie.
Another thing I think this would be a better musical is, or a better movie is, you could make it a musical. Not just have these songs, but you could have a song with Bunny. You could have a song with Hazel's mom, and all this other stuff. You could have a song with Hazel. This would make for such good musical. Oh my god. Kushma, that's his name. They just said it and I had already forgotten.
Kingmaker, Lord of Fog, hand chance, spin the wheel and make a wish. There's no payment in advance. Kushma's master, power master, no one comes close to him. All are welcome to stay forever. Time to sink or time to swim. Ha! Mojo Town is as it seems.
People are
Here
watching
they're
you right
not
now.
over all your dreams. Your wrong turns are not taken yet. Just make a wish and then forget. So what's an offer with this puffer? Choose an ending, you're the author. Old mistakes become successes. Over your choices he obsesses until Kushma comes along. Dreammaker, Kingmaker, Lord of Fog and Chance. Spin the wheel and make a wish. There's no payment in advance. Kushma's master, power master. No one comes close to
Again,
him.
I still love this game, and I know I'm shitting on it a lot, but it is a really good game, and I still do love it. I think if they turn this into a movie, what would also make it slightly better is if they changed Hazel's personality slightly to turn her into more of a gullible person. Like, just make her more gullible and oblivious to people in general, and make it apparent that she's always been gullible, that she's always just believed whatever people have told her. Because that would justify like that could justify the way she acts to so many different things. Or instead of making her gullible, make her like so pig-headed that she's like, no, I have to see this shit for myself. Like, these people have told me this and they have no reason to lie to me, and then have her go like, what, they fucking lied to me? Or like, but my grandma, like, Bunny's been a part of my life this whole time. She's been such a nice lady. How could she be evil? Like, she's my grandma. And then have it turn out that, like, oh, Bunny's evil. Again, I just want, like, missing pieces put in, and this would be, like, a truly amazing... This would be, like, a so much better game. And it's still a really good game. The combat can be a bit frustrating at times, but when you get it, you get it. The music is great. The visuals are amazing. The platforming is fun. Like, and the story, for the most part, is entertaining and good. Like, it's a really well-built world. But the story, at times, leaves a bit to be desired. Which is weird, because it's kind of similar to my feelings towards Dragon Ball Z and that whole series. Except, I actively hate Dragon Ball Z now because of the fan base. Like, to me, the Dragon Ball series has decent world building. But the stories are absolute dog shit. Like, the actual plot of the series and the Dragon Ball series are pretty bad. And most of the writing is pretty bad in Dragon Ball. World building, though, can be pretty interesting, like, in retrospect. But just because I don't like that series doesn't mean you should. Again, I will always tell people, just because you don't like something doesn't mean something is bad, or just because you like something doesn't mean something is good. You're allowed to like and hate whatever you want. But you can't tell people, in my opinion, you can't tell people that they are wrong for liking or not liking something. Now you can call people out for hating on something wrongly and incorrectly. Like, say what you will about like Assassin's Creed Shadow, right? With all the people trying to call it woke and criticizing, mainly criticizing the fact that Yasuke is there in general. Like, if they made Yasuke an Asian man, people would be fine, but the fact that he's black has pissed a lot of people off all of a sudden, which I think partly because it's Ubisoft. But, like, he existed. He was a real person, and he fought for Nobunaga and all this shit. But people are trying to claim that he wasn't real or didn't exist or whatever. Like, that you can call out and say that that criticism of the game is wrong. Like, that people criticizing that aspect of the game is wrong. They are wrong. Or people hating on saying a game is bad because, well, other people say it's bad, so therefore it's bad. Other people say it's good. Like, in fact, the majority of people say it's good. So, I mean, you can say you don't like it, or that, like, nah man, it wasn't for me. I prefer the older style games. Cool, that's fine. I kinda do too. But I also still like the newer ones. I still have to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. That would also eat up a lot of my time. But I think the next game I'm going to stream is going to be Doom: The Dark Ages.
And that's how a New Weaver came to be in Prospero.
Well, well. Not bad at all, Hazel Flood.
I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Instead, I meet Ma and Laurent for dinner. See y'all later.
And that was South of Midnight. Bit of a shorter stream today. I didn't have anything else planned. I'm also feeling a bit anxious and a bit shitty. I mean, we can just sit here and chat for a little bit while longer. Yeah, I feel a bit shitty because, I got yelled at work all weekend, and got written up, so that's bothering me, naturally, because, you know, it sucks to be doing things wrong, but it also sucks when you feel forced to do things incorrectly. Like, you get forced into a position where you have to do things incorrectly, and then you get in trouble for it. Right? Like, what I ultimately got written up for was we were short-staffed. And I had asked one of my managers, like, hey, you know, I think we could use another person. Oh, you should be good for today. You know, you should only need this many people here, and then these people over here. Okay. And so when time for lunches came, like I started a swinger came in to help send people on lunches, and I effectively had 2 people being trained today. One person, it was their absolute first day, and the other person, they had worked a few times and they're actually a returning employee, but they weren't cleared to do anything. And I barely got them cleared to do something. Like, I got them cleared to do one part of their jobs on their own before we got lunches started, which even then I'm not sure if they're fully cleared. But, you know, they were able to do it by themselves, so I let them do it by themselves. So in this one area, it was me and 3 other people, where 2 of them could do the entire job, and one of them could only do one part of that job. And then in another area, which I know I'm being vague, I'm trying to, like, not dox myself. In the other area, I had the brand new person and the trainer, as well as a ticket person who has been causing a lot of problems lately. Once I let someone stop. but I had that person, so the trainer and trainee go to lunch, and I'm like, man, I have to start lunches over here as well. I can't wait for lunches to be finished over here, because then by the time lunches get done, if I do that, because for lunch it's a full 30-minute break, like 30 minutes off the clock. And so if I wait, I or someone else won't be going to lunch till like 3 o'clock or something, or almost 3 o'clock. And we start lunches around 11:30. So I send the trainer and trainee on to lunch, and then I send one of my people on lunch. The guy who could only do one thing, basically, I sent him to lunch first as well. And so when the one trainer and trainee came back, I'm like, okay, well, the swinger can only do one job. This person can only do one job. And then I will only have this person who can do do the whole job over there, while another person is on lunch. So I made the executive decision. I'm like, okay, trainer, you go in here and take over this part of the job. Trainee, you just stay out here. And then the swinger, I'm like, you're not training? I mean, I didn't say they're training the new person, but I'm just like, do you feel comfortable, like, working out here with this new person? Like, you're basically working by yourself. And they're like, yeah. And so that's what I did. I didn't see any other option at the time. And so I got written up for breaking protocol, which was splitting up trainer and trainee. The other issue I had was the problematic employee had to do a refund. And because we were short-staffed and I was doing lunches, so I wasn't allowed to leave a specific area, they had to give a refund to a customer. And I said, I can't come over right now. Get the person's information, and I'll do the refund later. Because my plan was to do the refund in a few minutes when people came back. And what ended up happening was the problematic employee ended up going through with the whole refund. And frontline employees aren't allowed to do the full refunds. They're supposed to grab a member of the leadership team and have us oversee, or have us approve and oversee the whole refund. If not do the whole refund thing ourselves. And that technically includes getting the information, but my mind was like, okay, well, if they take the information down, that will at least do some of the, that will quicken some of the process, so I can do the rest later. But no, they accidentally did the whole refund process. which was by, they said, which part of the refund process is we reprint a receipt for the guest. If not for the guest, for our own records or whatever. And in trying to reprint a receipt, they just completed the whole thing. Which isn't... That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't really be... I mean, it's not that it's impossible, but it's kind of hard to do that, right? Because they are two completely different buttons, and while the return button and the reprint receipt button are technically on the same screen, they're like, the print button would, for reprinting a receipt, would be like down here, and the return button would be up here, and it just says return, not print. So I don't know. We think she's just I personally think the employee is just like, well, I can do it, so I'm just gonna do it, and then I'm just gonna say whoopsie later that I got confused, and throw the leadership team under the bus. Which, that employee, it feels like that employee has been doing a lot lately, is throwing us under the bus, like, well, they never told me, or they just said I don't know, or they said I can't do this, or I can't do that, or they just didn't train me, or they just left me to my own devices, even though we constantly ask, like, hey, can you do this? Do you understand? Do you have any questions? Yes, I understand. Yes, I know what I'm doing. No, I don't have any questions. And then, like, when she's talking to the manager, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. It's like, fuck off, man. And then one of the other things I got yelled at for, another one of my other supervisor. A few weeks ago, she fell, and I was standing right next to her. And she's an older lady. Don't tell her I said that. Like, even though she is, you know, she won't take too kindly to that. But she fell with me and another employee right next to her. And, she told us that she would talk to the managers about it, because when an employee falls, we're supposed to report it, right? But she told us she would, so we're like, okay, you know, she's an adult. She's gonna do it. And she didn't tell the manager right away, and the other employee who witnessed it ended up telling the manager later. And so we technically got in trouble. We didn't get written up or anything, but we got a stern talk. Well, she got a talking to then, or shortly after. I ended up getting talking to this past Friday about it. That, nope, I'm supposed to go right to them no matter what. And the thing is, even though she's an older lady, she didn't get hurt. I think she, like, scraped her knee, but that was literally it. And And just getting told all week you're doing things wrong while being put in particular bad positions is just so demoralizing. When they're getting in trouble for so many things outside of your control. It's just so fucking frustrating. And then when they're... It's like that Eric Andre meme where he shoots Hannibal a bunch of times and then he's like, what happened to Hannibal? You know, I feel like I'm Hannibal in the situation, and my work is Eric Andre. You know, they're just shooting me a bunch of times by not giving me people to actively work with. And I don't know if they're properly reading the day in reviews or anything like that. But I don't know, like, stop. I know we need to get new people trained. We have a lot of new people. Just give a bunch of us, like, if you're gonna give me a bunch of new people, like, have 2 new people for this area, and then 1 new person for this area. And then you have the trainer for the new person at that area. And then you have 2 trainers for the first area I mentioned. Plus me or the other supervisor, plus 1 more person. So we can train multiple people at a time. Not just like, oh well, this person had a day, so they're fucking good to go. When they're not, when I don't know, when we may have cleared them for one thing but not another thing. You can't do that to us. And we can't do some of the stuff to keep track of people anymore that I was doing. Because I brought in a little notebook to try to keep track of what, like, who's all working, like, who all is employed, and what everybody is trained on, like, what they are cleared to do. Like, have you done this by yourself? Have you opened and closed this by yourself? Like, have you opened and closed this? Have you done this by yourself? Have you done this by yourself? Have you worked this? No, you're not checked off for it then. We're not allowed to do that anymore. Like, I can't just have a little notebook with that information. Because the reason I wanted that notebook is because it's hard to keep track of people. I could look through it and be like, okay, so you're able to do this, but not this. I can send so-and-so over to do this for lunches, or if something comes up, this person can go over and work this. And then we can properly communicate with the management and say, okay, so-and-so is trained and cleared to do this. Like, they are cleared to do this, this, and this. They've done these things on their own, by themselves, to avoid any of that confusion. But no, we're not allowed to do it anymore. And I don't know, I think I might just start doing that again. Just to keep track of things. Like without the manager's knowledge. to try to so I can try to mitigate this kind of thing. I don't know. It's difficult and fucking frustrating. I also got in trouble for leaving an area unattended, even though I was short-staffed and had to go over to the different area for reasons I can't remember at the moment. And so I got talked to about that. And then I got talked to about another safety issue, which wasn't aware that that's what we had. That what we had to do was what we had to do. I thought we could just say to the customer, like, hey, they can't do that, and watch them correct themselves. But no. No, we had to do something different. That's all I've got time for. Well, it's not all I got time for, but now I've bummed myself out even more, and I've probably bummed everybody else out with my vague booking, as some would call it. I'd like to thank you all for joining me and listening to me rant and get some of this off my chest. It felt a bit better, but it all still sucks. I hope you guys have a good night, morning, day, whatever time you may be watching, but regardless, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.